H&K Luxury Travel, and I want to address a question we get sometimes, which is what's the difference between a villa that we offer our clients and a vacation rental or a home or Airbnb apartment or whatever the case may be that's different than, that we feel is different than a villa. And I want to explain that in this video because there are some subtle differences as well as some very large differences. So let's address the what a villa is. A villa is similar to a vacation home, other than the fact a vacation home can actually be these days, if you go on sites like VRBO and sites like that or Airbnb, they'll qualify a vacation home as any home. It can be in a subdivision, it can be in the middle of a city, especially when it comes to apartment type vacation rentals and condo type vacation rentals. And all of those vacation home options are not necessarily a villa. A villa that we recommend and that we offer our clientele is usually more like a country home, a home that's surrounded by its own land. Typically, it'll also be larger than your average vacation home and could have as many as 6 to 7 bedrooms or more. And it will also come with what we think is a big difference, which is hotel-like amenities, whether that's daily maid service, to help clean up and tidy up around the villa while you're out at play. It can include grocery delivery. It can include chef service. It can include a butler. A lot of things that you'll find at luxury-oriented hotels can also be found at our luxury-style villas. So we think those are big differences, as well as subtle differences that make up the difference between us offering our client a villa versus somebody saying, well, what about just going on and find some kind of vacation home rental or Airbnb? Now, the big difference I want to address as well, which is why we only work with companies that offer villas, is the companies we partner with vet every villa that they offer. Vetting is extremely important. I cannot overemphasize the idea of vetting versus a non-vetted property. Vetting means that when these companies that offer these villas go in and bring a new villa into its fold, they inspect the villa from head to toe, so to speak. They make sure the villa is up to the standards of a luxury villa. They make sure that it's the safety procedures are being followed at that villa. And right now, anybody that goes on any other type of vacation rental site, whether it's VRBO or Airbnb, there is no way to know if that property has been professionally vetted and inspected. In fact, most cases, those properties have never been professionally vetted and inspected. Now, the risk comes to the consumer who goes on those sites and books those types of vacations, thinking they're living like a local, as you always hear people say these days, or they want to go more on a budget level accommodation because they just don't think they need to spend money on a more luxurious villa, etc. The risk to the client who does that, and definitely does that outside of our realm, because we do not offer vacation rentals through VRBO or Airbnb at all to our clients. And the biggest reason is that the biggest reason is they're not vetted. And the inspections that take place at villas that we offer are never going to take place again at an Airbnb or a VRBO offering, which means there can be severe safety concerns. Now, there's going to be a lot of people that might watch this video or see it on our blog that's coming up and say, oh, I've never had any trouble with VRBO and Airbnb. But if you go on and Google problems with VRBO or Airbnb especially, you're going to see that there's been a lot of people that have problems with those rental sites when they have found that the rental was nothing like the pictures. It was not in the location that they thought it was going to be. And there was even bigger safety concerns of finding hidden cameras all throughout the homes or the apartments or whatever the case may be, again, that Airbnb is offering, or places like VRBO. Those properties are basically put on these sites by the owners. They pay a fee to do it. And that's about the extent that these online companies like VRBO and Airbnb have as far as skin in the game, because they take the fee, but they don't do any professional inspecting or vetting themselves. They don't make sure that the pictures are actually representative of the properties that they're being offered. And when you ever go to file a complaint on those properties, you are filing the complaint not necessarily with Airbnb, but with the owner of the property. And again, so many problems can happen, and to us, it's just not worth the risk to even try to offer those properties to our clientele, because the risk is if they go and have such a horrific experience, most likely they'll never use us again. And we just don't want to ever put our clients in harm's way and put their vacation ever at risk like that. So there you go. There's the biggest differences between villas that we offer our clients and the Airbnbs and VRBOs that we have nothing to do with, and we will never have anything to do with, as far as we're concerned from an agency standpoint in our profession. So I hope that helps. If you got any questions, please leave a comment wherever this video might be on YouTube, as well as our other social media platforms. And especially once it's put on our blog, check out our blog, and we'll go from there, and we'll try to answer your questions to the best of our ability. So hope you're having a great day today, whatever day this might be that you're watching, and the best of travels to you.